collab time. So this collab is with a mapper over on Instagram, Domino44 Maps. You should go check her out. I'll leave her link in the description. And she's a very talented mapper. But this is what we got so far. So this is the original map. I printed it out black and white. It definitely does not look amazing, me sketching it. You can't really tell much about the map, but at least I know what needs to happen here. I'm gonna be doing this video a little bit differently. I'm gonna be mainly posting this video over on Instagram, so if you want to go check out the cool stuff that I did over there for Instagram, links in the description. But I will also intertwine those in with this video, so it'll look a little bit different format than my regular stuff. So let's get started, shall we? So I was just thinking while writing this that I should have been going through the lore that I learned with you all for these lands. So I will real quick while I'm drawing these things. So Suor is a magical land. The only city in Suor, I'm not actually sure if I'm pronouncing Suor correctly, but the only city in Suor is Trea. And it is inhabited by magical creatures and beings. And yeah, this is probably one of my favorite places on the map, at least from the lore. Ooh, darn it. So we have a little bit of a difficult situation here. I forgot to write the name of this land here, so we're gonna try and stick it in the best I can without, hopefully, too much trouble. Glad I caught that before I filled everything in. So, this map is centered around a tree that is up here in the Jacaranda Desert. And the tree sucked all the water out from the desert. And there was once a city in the desert called Tacitus. And from how I understand it, the I'm gonna call them the Tacitusans. Maybe they're something different, but I'm gonna call them the Tacitusans. They left Ferus, which is the region where the desert is. So the Tacitusans left Ferus maybe, and made their home in Gwythyr, and kept the records of Ferus and the Solum Tree. And so that is where we are filling in now, the Gwythyr region. Looks like I'm running low on ink here on this pen, which is not very nice. Or not low on ink, but the nib is getting pushed in. The final region we have is Ferus and Ferus. I don't know. Ferus maybe. And it is a desert. The Solum Tree sucked up all the water and made the land surrounding it desert. And the only thing stopping the Solum Tree from making everything desert is the mountain range. Alright, so I did some tests for mountain styles because I just wasn't extremely happy with my mountain style. I wanted to change it up, mostly because of Dominique's maps. In fact, the other day I got her version of my map back, and I needed to change up my style. So I did some looking around for things I liked and developed kind of my own. It's a little bit of a mix between a few, and this is what I'm going to go for. So we're going to try it out. It's a new style, and yeah, let's go for it. Alright, I'm done with the mountains for this map, so I'm gonna, before I get started on anything else, I think I'm gonna do the rivers first. And for these ones, in the original map, the rivers are kind of big. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna use my number 3 to get those ones. Actually, yeah, okay, I'm gonna do the number 3 for that. We are done with the coastlines, and I just erased all of the line work, or yeah, the pencil work. So it's looking really good, and I'm really happy with the new style of mountains and the newer style of coastlines. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into these cities now and add the details. Alright. We are done with the details for the cities. There wasn't much to do, so that's nice. Now I'm gonna start on the forests. This is gonna be a longer process, so let's get started. So I have learned some things. I don't remember if I already said this in the video or not, but I've definitely learned some things from drawing this map. And here are my big lessons so far. So first, probably one of the most important is take your time. No, you're not under a deadline. Whatever your art project is, if somebody has you on a deadline, you shouldn't be working with them. You're an artist and you need to take your time. And so, take your time. By all means, please take your time. Whatever your art is. And second is use a lighter hand. Don't go so heavy. Like I'm very heavy-handed, and I've said that tons of times in my videos before. Where that is my biggest problem with mapping is that I'm just so heavy-handed, and it's very annoying because it's really, really hard to control that. And so just being a little bit lighter handed will help you so much better, or it will help me so much more. Not necessarily you. I mean, maybe it will help you. If it does, then please let me know. That would be epic. But for me personally, then let's see, I've had a few things. Oh yeah, also just exploring different things and being freer with the styles that I use and not sticking so heavily to one thing, one idea. You can be pretty chill about it. Looking at this map, I'm like, there's a few things missing. First of all, I need to finish the desert. I'll get to that I'm kind of wanting to save that for the last piece because that seems like that's kind of like the focal point of the story. So here's my two thoughts. First is adding plains and grasslands. The second is adding roads, because I feel like in my experience roads make maps look just a little bit better. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be adding roads next, connecting the cities that I think should be connected. I find that oftentimes I rush through maps quite a bit, and so when I took my time on this map and went nice and slowly and just enjoyed it, then I was able to have a better map that, while it might not become my favorite map, it'll definitely be one of my favorites, just because of the experience and just all of that. So alright, there are the roads. Now I'm just going to fill in with some grass, and then we can finish up with the desert. And then this map will be complete. And you can send it off to Dominique and have her look it over, and it'll be epic. Everyone, that is Theano. I hope you enjoyed this video. It is really epic. I love this map already. Well, I mean, after the fact, you know, after I finish. Anyways, what's up? I love this map. It looks really epic, and I'm grateful to Dominique for agreeing to collaborating. And so, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. See y'all next week. Peace.